Hello, today we are going to draw a castle. Here's an example of a castle with a drawbridge and a door and some windows and clouds. Here's another example of different ways you can color it. You can put in the wood grain and the grass marks. It's totally up to you how you want to decorate your castle. So first you want to decide where you want your castle to sit on. I think I'm going to go about there. And then your castle is going to need an entrance. So I'm going to put a line there and a line here. And then I'm going to want a door. So here's my castle door. And I'm going to just make a little line around the door. Then I want to make a couple of turrets. Here's one, kind of like two cylinders. Here's another. On the top of the cylinders, kind of make it a dome. Actually, I'm going to make it a little shorter. A little dome on top. And so, on top of the dome, I'm going to put a triangle point. Oops. Alright. Then between my two turrets, about right here, I'm going to put some up and down lines. And I think I'm going to have it continue a line over here, continue a line over here, so that the castle kind of keeps continuing. On top of my, and then, you know what, I want to make a middle turret. So one right here, and right here, and on the top, kind of make it a cylinder. And then point up. If you have room, I kind of made my castle too high, but if you have room, put little flags on top of your castle. Alright, your castle's going to need some windows, so just circles. Here's a window. Here's a window, another circle. Anywhere you want a window, you just put a circle. Alright. Now let's go from the door walkway. So I'm going to just make some lines, kind of like little tiles. And then randomly I'm going to decide, okay, I'll have one here, a line going this way, a line going that way, a line going this way, a line going that way. There's no rhyme or reason where I put my lines. Alrighty, now I'm going to take my black magic marker. Hang on. And I'm going to slide a piece of paper underneath it. Okay, so I'm just going to go over all my lines. There's no rhyme or reason, it doesn't have to be perfect. The pencil is just a guide. So, there we go. And then I'm going to go over my top lines. Oops. want to veer a little bit. Put an extra I've gone over all my lines, I'm going to take my eraser and just erase the pencil lines that I didn't follow. Alright. Now I've erased all of my extra lines for the most part. I'm ready to add some color. So when I add some color to my castle, I think I'm going to make some wood green. So I'm going to take my brown marker and I'm just going to put some squigglies on my wood. And there's no rhyme or reason. A couple squigglies a piece, 2 or 3, doesn't matter. And then in my squigglies, you can always put a little knot here, make it knotty wood, which is kind of fun. Not a ton, just a little touch. And then, so when I go over with the light colored crayon, the wood grain kind of pops out. Same thing with the grass. I think I want to just take my dark green marker. So when I take my light or medium green crayon, you can kind of see these peeking through and it kind of gives it a textural look. And actually the more random, the more believable it kind of look. Alright, now I'm ready to add my crayons. Abracadabra. And there we go, boys and girls. There's some color with some wood grain and the grass. Remember, you can always put flags on your turrets and clouds. Color it whatever colors appeal to you, boys and girls. Thank you so much. Have fun.